Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. You were waiting for me to say that. So I've just come across another new list, and this is on classic rock, loudersound.com, and it was posted at the end of October of this year. 50 greatest rock bands of all time. This is the definitive list. Unless the Beatles aren't at number one, then it's not. So who do we have here? I see Ozzy. I see Freddie Mercury from Queen, AC/DC, Kurt Cobain, and Rush. So I guess they've made the list. Here we go. And as always, I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. And please like the video because that really helps my channel become one of the biggest channels on YouTube. Here we go. Number 50. I'll just let you know, personally, if I agree or not, if they would be in my top 50. Roxy Music. I like Roxy Music, especially their debut album. And very talented, but yeah, they wouldn't be in my top 50. But then, I never grew up really into them like other bands. So I don't know their whole discography. King Crimson, that's a good one. A very kind viewer just sent me Islands and one other early studio album. And I've got Discipline and their debut album. And they are great. One of the most talented bands, whoever's in the band. And of course, Robert Fripp. So, yeah, I could see them being in the top 50. ZZ Top, yeah, great American blues rock. I like them. Ramones, I like them. Yeah. I'm not saying they would be in my top 50. I think I already did it anyway, but I made my own video. No, no, no. Not for me. But you can, you might disagree. Cream. I like Cream, but they've never been one of my favorites. No, no, no. Say no to Motley Crue. If you're a Motley Crue fan, let me know why. Rainbow, never got into Rainbow. Although I loved Richie Blackmore, of course, in Deep Purple. Pearl Jam, I like, they do get kind of dissed sometimes, but I don't like everything I've heard by them. But some of their early albums I really love, like Vitology and No Code. Marillion, they're very good. Fish, uh, Clutching at Straws is probably my favorite Marillion album. Good band. They wouldn't be in my top 50, but very good band. Status Quo, they're more of a, I guess, Canadians and Americans weren't as into Status Quo as in the UK, but I could see them being in the top 50 for a lot of UK fans. Uriah Heep, yeah, very good band. I have Demons and Wizards, their debut album, and The Magician's Birthday. Yep, good. Chicago. Yesterday, I just watched this excellent documentary on the guitarist. What's his name? Yeah, Terry Kath. It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's just in Canada, but highly recommended. And yeah, I like Chicago. They wouldn't be my top 50, but especially early on, they were amazing. Yeah, CCR, they'd be in my top 50 for sure. And the Doors, Leonard Skinnerd, I like them. I've done quite a few song reactions for one or two people on my Patreon, and I've always enjoyed every song I've liked, but it's just they're not a band that I would go out of my way to listen to. Slade is, another UK band that never really made it over here in Canada or the States. Not that they're not known. They did have one or two hits, but yeah, it really annoyed me that the over the top silliness of especially Dave Hill, the guitarist on the right. But they were definitely a talented band. Bruce Springsteen, I like, yeah. Tool, my buddy Morris Gotro's favorite band, along with Sparks. I like them. I did have their albums at one time, and I just, would rather listen to something else. But they are good. Fleetwood Mac, yep. My favorite Fleetwood Mac album is Tusk. And of course, Rumors isn't too bad either. Nirvana, yep. It's just, the history is so sad that I rarely listen to them. Judas Priest, not into. Genesis, of course, is great. Motorhead, I love. Foo Fighters, a good band, but just, just not my kind of music. I don't know. Maybe a tad too commercial or something. U2, yeah, a great band. It's just the last few years, their albums haven't been that interesting for me, but I love their early albums. Uptown Baby is my favorite, along with The Unforgettable Fire. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm at 23. Yeah, the best. Why I don't understand when they say rock bands and then they put solo artist. David Bowie. I don't know about you, but he's not a band. It's just a little annoying. Bruce Springsteen and if they put Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, then that might have worked, I guess. Where are we here? David Bowie. Thin Lizzy, I never really got into. Boom, boom. Yeah. Totally respect Bob. Jimi Hendrix, yeah. Yes. Yes. There's Rick Wakeman, and he's eating some sushi. That's a joke for real Yes fans. Eagles, I was never a fan of. Nope. Number 17, Aerosmith. I like early Aerosmith. Kiss. No. I just Although I did just watched a recent interview with Paul Stanley. Uh, it was on that what's that show called? One of the people, where they do these crazy pranks, those really big movies where they injure each other all the time. But he was interviewed. I like to listen to him in an interview. He's very good. But the band itself, I just, the early years, I guess I like some of the songs, especially the debut album. Van Halen, I love their debut album, but that's about it for me. Not really into Def Leppard, although I'm very, very happy to hear that Joe Elliott is a big Sparks fan. The Who, ooh, they should be in the top 10. Don't you think? No, 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 no. Deep Purple, yeah. What a career that the band has had, with of course various members coming and going, except for Ian Pace. Top 10, here we go. The Beatles better be number one or I won't be happy. Ooh, Iron Maiden. Not that they're not a very talented band, just it's just not my genre of music like that they do. Same with Metallica. The Rolling Stones, yeah. So who's better than the Rolling Stones? Black Sabbath? Yeah, they'd be in my pretty high in my rankings. 6. Number 6? That is just wrong. Okay, who is a better band than the Beatles? Let's see. Oh, now I'm going to get mad. AC/DC. Yeah. I like AC/DC. But, AC/DC's music is basically one great formula. I think the Beatles had a few great formulas. Number 4, Pink Floyd. Not better than the Beatles, but they'd be on my list for sure. Number 3, Rush. I'm Canadian, so yeah. One of the most talented, for having musicians in a band, one of the most talented bands for sure. They're not one of my favorites, but I enjoy everything I've ever heard by Rush. Number 2, Queen. Yeah. So who would be number 1? Who's missing here? Try and guess along with me and let me know if you were right or wrong. I can't think of anyone. I know, Sparks. No idea. Here we go. Okay. Of course, Led Zeppelin. But not number 1 for me, but definitely in the top 5 or so for me. Or top 10 at least. But as good as better than the Beatles? No. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's an interesting list for sure, especially the Beatles at number 6. I'm gonna lay down and have a good cry. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts on this list in the comments section below. Bye.